I wanted to make this video for like years because I don't think you guys noticed. I'm obsessed with Desperate Housewives. I watch it every year. I grew up watching it. I found it on like an old. My uncle left the country. And he had like a bunch of old DVDs, and he left me like the entire first three seasons of Desperate Housewives back in like 2011, I think. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And for a month, it was there. I didn't do anything with it, and then I did the video. I was like, I had a DVD, so DVDs. I put the CD on, waited, and episode one, I was obsessed. I mean, I binged it all. I was like obsessed. My parents were like, okay, this is not healthy. You're doing too much with this. And I was like, shut up. You don't get me. None of you get me. I'm like that. I'm literally the brie of this family. And I wasn't. I was not the brie of this family. Anyway, was obsessed. But there's one thing I really, really hate about the show, and it's Tom Scavo. I hate Tom Scavo. I love Lynette. I like Lynette in many ways. I have some problems with her, but I do love her. But Tom is a complete and utter trash bag. Like one of the worst human beings everywhere. When I think about like the toxic male person I don't never want to be around, or would not wish a woman to just meet, I think Tom Scavo. No hate on the actor, by the way. This is I had to clarify this because people are idiots and sometimes would think actors are their characters. No. No, Tom, no. I would not know the actor. No hate. I don't know anything about the actor other than he's done his job. But oh my God, Tom is doing, and he makes Lynette bad by comparison. In the final season, when they got that divorce, hallelujah, he got less screen time, and Lynette got more screen time with her on her own. And she was just so much better. She was nicer. She was funnier, even though she was already funny. She had like a more, you can feel there was like a weight off her shoulders, and she was like, she was a better parent. She was a better friend. It's like she didn't have that shitty person in her life dragging her down. And it was Tom all along. When they got back together, I cried. I was like, no. And I was a kid. And I was like, no. I was like, no, please don't get back together. Why would you do this? Why would you do Lynette? I was like, no. Then I was like, die. Please just die. I was like, can you just die? When she found him like passing out in the restaurant and thought she was there, I was like, yes! His ass dying. I was like, yes, please. But he didn't. It was just like another one of his midlife crisis. Let's talk about some of the things he does that pisses me off. A lot of people, I thought he was like a fan favorite, but let that suck. Look at him. Oh my God, don't. This is my biggest regret. The fact that they never got together. They never got together. They didn't even kiss. Oh, they were so in love. They had like, and he understood her and she understood. Don't talk to me. The better man always escapes. And the better man always escapes. Anyway, like someone gives me like the whole, he stayed with her when she had cancer. The bare minute. Oh, look, this man is. Thank you. See, I'm happy that I'm not alone. There's many people who see this shit, and I'm so happy. Yeah, I remember this. This is when his back was broken, and Lynette was doing all the work around the restaurant, exhausted. And he was yelling at her while she's doing that because he was, I'm the boss, even though he was passing out, doing nothing. And in the middle of the night, she came back exhausted, literally passing out. She couldn't find a manager. And then he was like, can you have sex with me? And she was like, but you'll do all the work. He's like, and he was like, put that little sexy number. And I was like, what? So he started to like not only ride him, literally ride him. He also would do nothing. He was like, I'll have to do everything. I'm exhausted. And he was like, no. And then, and he was like, no, please, no. He kept begging her. Like, he's so pathetic. There's one episode, people always say about that. He was with her when she had cancer. The bare minimum. Let's clap. The bare minimum. And even then, he made it about himself. He's like, you never asked me how I feel. You never asked me, like, how has this been for me? She's the one with the cancer, you piece of garbage. Oh, my God. I just cannot stand him. I just can't stand him. Oh, when she was pregnant with Penny, and it was like the morning sickness. She was puking her guts out, of course. And the kids started going down. He was like, well, the kids are going to want breakfast. And I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell, she looked at him like, and he, oh my God, the amount of things he would do, he's the definition. He will be, if there was film today, he will be making those TikToks about how I feel now when I get back to work and not to do any housework because I'm married. He will do that shit. And that worked. She worked 24/7. She had like 5 kids. It was so exhausting for her and he would do nothing. People say it was like, they shared the workload. Did they? It was always her doing more. Even when he stayed home, it was her doing more. It makes no sense to me. Like the cleaning thing, when he was like my system, when he would let the fucking house be disgusting, and she would come home and she'd be like, "What are you doing?" And he would get mad at her like, "This is my system, Lynette." He literally had a fight with her because she didn't want to sleep on a bed filled with puke. I'm not joking. He had a fight with her because he literally was mad that she did not want to sleep in a bed full of their baby's puke. And he didn't let him change the sheets. She had to go downstairs and sleep. Lynette, what are you doing, girl? And this woman was a successful career. She would have been rich. She, like, example, when he was making the pizzeria, she was, that's a bad idea because a huge percent of pizza restaurants and pizzerias fail on the first year. And she was right. It took 5 years, but the restaurant failed and they never made that much money. They never were successful. They always lived in paycheck to paycheck because it was a horrible pizzeria. Horrible idea from Tom, of course. And she supported him nonetheless. But her first idea was like to start a catering company. Just like start small from the garage and then be bigger. And he was like, "No, why don't you ever support me?" And he was calling her horrible names. And she was like shocked. But guess what? The same year, Bree and Catherine started a catering company. 5 years later, Tom and Lynette broke from that restaurant crap. And Bree was rich. Like, Bree and Catherine made a lot of money. Bree, because she was the face of the company. She made so much money from a catering company. She wrote a cookbook. She became rich beyond beliefs. Like, she's the richest woman in that fucking neighborhood, okay? She's a rich bitch, okay? The only woman who got a competition was Renee. She got money, too. But she got it from her husband, okay? Bree was that bitch. She made that money from an idea Lynette had. And I bet Lynette hated herself because it was like, wow, my idea would have worked. It would have worked. And it was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. What about when he accused her of hating her mom? He's like, "You never like my mom." I'm sorry. Lynette not only loves your mom, she has respect for her. She didn't tolerate a man that cheated on her for years in her home. You did. You allowed your father to cheat. You never called him out on it. And when Lynette kicked him out, you tried to yell at her and she kicked you out too. Your Lynette has more respect for your mother than you ever had in your entire existence. And she was worried and telling him that his mom had dementia. He was like, "You're lying. Stop it. Drop it. Your fucking wife is worried your mother had dementia. And this is how you yell at her? You're scared, but why are you like yelling at your wife for having for literally just worrying about your mom that she loves?" And then she had dementia, and guess who got slapped? Lynette. Not by the wife, but by the wife, because she had dementia. You know, if you know, you know. When he did this horrible fucking Valentine's Day, when she was like, "Can we do nothing?" And then he did something, and then she was like, I was surprised she left, and then he forgot, so she was left in the fucking woods and got attacked by a coyote. I'm not even joking, that's a plot. And she's still, yeah, this is the mom. Is this her, right? Yeah. She got dementia, and Lynette saw it coming, and she was like worried and took care of her. And Tom got mad at her because she was like, "Your mom might have dementia, and we should take her to the doctor." And he was like, "No, she remembered something like 20 years ago that I didn't remember." And she was like, "That is called sundowning, and you should maybe consider taking him to a doctor." And he was like, "No!" And telling her his mom got lost and almost got killed. What a selfish, horrible man. What a horrible father. Tom would yell at his kids for no reasons. He would get mad at his kids for liking a food that wasn't his. Yeah, I remember that part. She was like, "It's really, really good spaghetti." He was like, "Shut up." When Tom was like, "I'm sick of pizza. I really like this." Shut up. He would literally get mad. When he almost beat his child. You guys remember that when he almost beat Parker? They're all the same. Parker, Preston, Porter, Penny, the new one. What the fuck is her name? Well, Lynette was like, "Can we have one kid?" And Gabby, this isn't about you, Gabby. Get out. This isn't about you. Not even about you, bitch. Even if I love you. She's here too. Gabby, get out. This is about Lynette. She's so selfish. And she gets Tom. Ew. No, we don't talk about Susan today. We'll talk about Susan one day, but not today. What about when he felt useless in his life? He started having, he was like, "Let's have sex on that every single day, every second." And when they were having, like, let's have sex every night. It was like something they do. And she missed one night because she had to work. And he was like, "How dare you? This is betrayal. I hate you." He was so mad at her for not having sex with him for one night. And then when she was like, "Let's have sex," I'm awake. I drank coffee. He was like, "No. No. What a child. What a child. She married a big ass baby. And then here in this scene, when she got him the job of his dreams, even though he fought so hard not to have it, she had to manipulate and push him to get the job. And then when he got it, he was like, "Look at me, Lynette. I'm in the top. You're just jealous of me." She's the whole reason you got a job. She's the whole reason he gets jobs. The amount of time Lynette would work her ass off to get him a job that he can't get without her. No. I can't do this, guys. I cannot stand him. I can't stand him. If you dated Tom, please escape. And the way he would get her pregnant, which, by the way, my theory, he would do it on purpose so she would stay useless. I know it's like hard to believe, but I feel like he would do it. The first time they would have a baby, and then I'll get back to work. She's pregnant again. He's like, fine, I'll get back to work. She's pregnant again. I'll get back to work. She's pregnant. She's like, you will not stop me from this. She was, you will not stop me. This time you got me pregnant again, but you will not stop me from back to work. When he was like, oh, I'm not going to have this sex with me. I will not wear condoms. Who cares? When she was like, if you die, my world will end, and she was like, if you die, I'll find a new one. Like, in front of her, because it's good to have options. So I'm not gonna get the septomy. Oh my god! And his sports children, they got all his bad genes. None of these kids got an ounce, except maybe Porter. Maybe Porter, we don't know. He got some selfishness from his dad. Like, but all his kids, all of them, got the worst. They got nothing from Lynette. None of her good genes or her intelligence or her work ethic or her ambitions. They got nothing from her. They only got his bad, horrible genes. Not to mention his other daughter, who's a psychopath. she got the worst. She got the worst of them all. Lynette should have had that crazy bitch who died in season 3 have him. Which, by the way, that I was a kid watching that. When she got shot, not Lynette, the other one, when she died, it scared the shit out of me. Like, it scared the shit out of me. By the way, Tom would get hurt, and there's just like not help Lynette with anything. Lynette got shot and she was doing the housework. Like, she got shot and she was raising the kids. She got shot and she was doing pizza shit. Oh my god, he sucks. I cannot. I need to breathe, because if I have to like deal with the idea that Lynette and Tom ended up together forever and that she never got to have him, the better boyfriend in her life, I will actually pass out in rage. Tom Scavo is the worst person in the show, and the show has murderers. Okay, the show has serial killers. The show, I'm exaggerating, but you know the gist. It just pisses me off how he gets away with everything. I cannot stand him. I can't stand him. But he is hot. So I'll give him that. Like, I always thought that people implying that he wasn't gorgeous. I love that people know now. We know. Look, Tom Scavo is a villain. Lynette deserves better. Yes. Yeah, he made her worse too. Like, all her bad habits would increase with him. When she left, when he left for like, when they got divorced and he left, I was like, stop fighting. You are so better off. She got, even her looks, she was like, look at this. This is after she left. This is after she was like, she was serving cunt. Ugh. You know who I don't think she should have ended up with? Like, if it's not that guy, you know, I forgot his name, but you know. Oh, I'm sorry for my Gabbies. Okay, I'm sorry to my Gabbies. Her and Carlos, they were so alike. They had such good chemistry. I know, like they. I don't know. I just like, Gabby, come on, girl, find a new man. I'm kidding. Look, like, he's even here. Look, like, I'm on top of her. Oh, under him, like she prefers. Oh my god, look, stop. And she was like, I love Carlos. She knows she's hot. Look at this American Horror Story family. Oh my god. Who the fuck is that? There's more twins! I can't do this! I gotta go. We cannot have more Tom's genes in the world, okay? We cannot have more. And it's probably a stunt double, but we cannot have a double, you know, not stunt double, like 2 actors playing one. We can't have more of Tom's children in the world. There's already like, how many of them here? Like 4. There's not, okay, there's 3, 4, there's 5. 6 with the new baby. What's her name? I forgot her name. And the fucking one that died. I was like, thank God. We don't need. They're gonna fucking ruin the earth. They're gonna go out to be Trump supporters. They're gonna be MAGA. You know they're gonna be MAGA. Come on. The amount of time I was like, can she cheats on him or something? Can she leave him? Like, I would do anything. I would have done anything at the time to have him stay away from her. Die. Like, we lost fucking what's his name? Susan's husband. He's boring, but at least he was not a trash bag like Tom. What's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Okay, Susan and Mike. Yes, Mike died, but Tom stayed. We need to call the police. Okay, this video is getting too long, and I need to go. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all later, and goodbye. Comment if you hated Tom too, and comment if you want me to make more videos about Desperate Housewives, because I love Desperate Housewives. Okay, I'm an obsessed bitch.